Hi everybody, how are you? Glad to see you here at Robinflying Crochet. I'm coming to you, and excuse me, I'm looking at my phone trying to get it to where it needs to be because I need to go over yarn bingo with you guys. And it's on my phone, of course. I use the glasses. Sorry, there's glare. I'll try not. My phone is just too bright today. But anyway, I wanted to get this done and recorded so when it comes August 1st, it's actually here. And of course, where I want to go and find it, it is not. I have issues, that's all I can say. Okay, we're ready to go. August, yarn bingo. I'm going to go across the top rows from when the bingo's facing me, it's left to right, like you would normally read. I'm going to go first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Last time I did a yarn bingo, I was giving a shout out to New Zealand, and I used the name Renee. And her name is Rosanna. Pretty sure I pronounced it correctly. I remember there being an A on it. I forgot to look it up before I started. So, Rosanna from New Zealand, I'm sorry I pronounced your name as being Renee. I don't know what was going on because I double checked it before I actually got on. I don't know. But anyway, let's go. Of course, it's finish a whip is first. Make something that is the color of peridot or green. Peridot's kind of like a pale green, but green. Peridot's August birth month. That was a suggestion that we got back in December for January's card, and I just carried it through for the whole year because that's what it was. That's what somebody had wanted. So we're going to go through the birth months. Hopefully, you're finding some way to tie that in. Create a backpack buddy. All of these card things, unless it's something that you see every month, okay, those have been suggested probably back in December for January's card and carried over. But all the other spaces on here, our bingo, yarn bingo fellowship has created these cards. You guys have created cards all the way out to December. I'm working on December's card right now, and I only have a few squares left, and the whole year's been done. I didn't create them. You, as a whole, have created these cards. And the great thing about it is it's wonderful. There's new stuff on here. There's things I've never done on here throughout the whole thing. There's some things that I come up with a solution, some things other people come up with a solution, and I'm having fun. I hope you are having fun too. So back to the card. Fourth spot over. Make something for a teacher. Blanket in progress because we always have a blanket going. I'm going to actually be finishing one. All right, next second row. Create a Christmas ornament. Save your yarn wrappers from your project. And let's see how much yarn you went through in the month of August. Parentheses year. Finish a whip. Work on a project that will take a year to make. We've all been established doing that. We've been working on those things. The Olympics are ending this month. I love the Olympics. The Olympics are ending this month. Create something inspired by them. Your choice. Don't care if you go by a sport, by a color, a team. Just when you post a picture of it, for me, maybe other people, tell us what inspired you to create that project for the Olympics or for the end of the Olympics. You don't know what you can inspire someone else to create just by a suggestion. I am like, my eyes are like wide open finding out stuff. I didn't realize that yarn bingo went around the world. That here in America is where I'm making it, and there's Rosanna over in New Zealand who's actually a member and is creating stuff. But her seasons and my seasons, or our seasons, the other side of the world seasons are different than this side of the world seasons. I think that's the best way to go. I'm trying to be universal. And it never dawned on me that this card was that Llama Mama Kayla started was going around the world. Now, I don't know where else it's hidden. I believe that it's Rosanna was going to have her sister from Australia participate in it. I don't know if she ever did. But it never dawned on me how much of an impact a simple piece of paper could have, that it would reach so many people around the world. But I digress. Let's go on to third row. Create something to be used in school. That was another suggestion. Finish a whip, a free space. Make something with bulky yarn. Could be anything. I was trying not to be very closed-minded. We're kind of destashing some people are destashing bulky yarn. Some people love to work with bulky yarn. Some people don't. Trying stuff new. Create something with an apple theme. Create a scrap project. Make a lovey. Create something using cotton yarn. I'm on the fourth row down. Sorry, guys. Third row in, going to the fourth one. Create a corner-to-corner project. That's going to be a hard one for me because I've been terrified of corner-to-corner stuff. So I had to find something that's going to fit that square. So I'm going to expand my repertoire of crochet because that would be something totally new to me. Finish a whip. I'm now on the fifth row, starting over. Create something for donation. We all do things for donations. Create something that will bring winter to mind. Shout out to New Zealand because we're at the end of summer and they're kind of like starting their winter time. So I want to make sure that Rosanna knows that I'm thinking of her. Share ideas for fall or spring, depending upon where you are. Finish a whip and create something for fall or spring, depending upon where you are. And, just because you're here in America and you're coming into fall, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to do fall colors. Or just do spring. Or if you're in New Zealand and you're coming into spring, but you like fall colors. If it's fall or spring, wherever you are and it meets the criteria, go for it. So that's pretty much it. Have fun with this. You don't have to crochet to meet the goals of the card unless you really want to. The card's here to inspire you. Some people get stuck. Some people don't know what they want to do next. It's there to help you. Have fun with it. Glad to see you. Thanks for coming in and checking us out and playing along with us. Have fun. I love this card was not created by me. It was created by everybody in the group. Everyone who gave me a suggestion, I tried. And if you suggest something to me and you don't hear something back from me, whether I tell you it's in a card or I had to move it to here, if you suggest something and you don't hear back from me, it means I haven't seen it. Don't hesitate to, pop me a message, pop another message in the group and say, hey, has anyone seen this? I'm not as much playing on Facebook as I used to be because I'm looking at other different things. But I try to catch as much as I can. I have some other fellow Yarn Bingo friends that'll try and catch things for me. They answer questions for me. It's a great group if you have a question. Don't hesitate. There are, we're trying to keep up with it. I took this over because I wanted to make sure that it continued because I was having so much fun with it. It was something that I used to I'm very competitive, but it was something that I found that I enjoyed to kind of push me into doing new things. Because otherwise, I've been crocheting now. My boys are 33, almost 34, and until 2 years ago, if you asked me to do a blanket, or if I did a blanket, you were going to get a ripple blanket because that was the only thing that I knew how to crochet. So, finding YouTube, watching other people make things, and Happy Crafty Homemaker has suggested, I was doing yarn bingos, and I just absolutely love her. Hi, Carrie. I wanted to see what yarn bingo is all about. So I joined, and I have loved it ever since. And I had played it for probably almost 2 years and had never gotten a blackout. And the last 3 months, I think it is, I have gotten a blackout, which to me is wonderful. It's not for everybody. Don't feel like you have to get it. But for me, it was wonderful. And there's a couple reasons why. One, I'm competitive. It feeds my competitive edge. Okay, good. But it's not my created thing that is getting me to where I'm getting these blackouts. It's people's responses to a request that I had, which is share ideas with me. Let's create a card together. And I'm actually creating with a group of people around the world and am able not just to, now, grant you, a bingo's great. Bingos are wonderful. But I've gone beyond that, and with the suggestions that people have given to me, and I've created these cards trying to accommodate everybody, I'm getting much more done than I thought. I'm much more creative than I thought I ever could. I am like waiting so much to start that corner to corner. I think it's going to, first of all, I'm going to start small blanket, something that's small, thin. But I'm looking forward to it because I've never done it before. And it's going to be something that's going to challenge me. It may be the last week in August that I sit down and actually try to do it, depending upon what my card's going for, or if I need it. But it's one of those things that's like, I don't have to have it. I could choose not to do it. But if I can, I might as well learn a new stitch. And I'm going to thrive for it. And I've just been thriving since, and I'm sorry for the excess noise. The door was closed and they've opened it up. The dog opened it up. But I'm thriving on the skills that I've obtained just from doing my bingo card. And no, I don't crochet to the bingo card. I have ideas of what I want to make, and I can make them fit. And that's the best way I can solve it. So until next time, I'll see you. Take care. Be kind. Hope to see you next month. Enjoy yourself. And thanks for watching.